Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for joining us on an audience with Adrian and Emma Jean. My name is Ashley, and I'm with my co-host this evening, Kirsty, who is the powerhouse behind the scenes, and she's also the mom of Adrian and Emma Jean. Sorry, that's she's not Adrian's mom. She's Adrian's wife. I don't want to start any rumors. So she's Emma Jean's mom. There's Kirsty. And thank you so much for joining us. We did this about 5 or 6 months ago, Kirst, in October, and it was very successful. It's a lovely opportunity to actually get to know Adrian and Emma Jean a little bit, aside from the beautiful music that you see, just to chat to them and get to know a little bit more about them. So thank you again for joining us, and we hope that you have a lovely time with us. Just a little bit of housekeeping. We're going to be live streaming to Facebook and YouTube for the next 25 minutes or so, and then we will be crossing to our exclusive audience on Zoom, so ticket holders and Golden Circle members, for an interview, a private interview with you guys. So just so that you know what's happening, you would have all have received emails yesterday with your links. And if you bought tickets for the event, you will also have received your link when you bought the ticket. So we're going to get straight into it, and it's a year since this journey began. Can you believe it? And welcome, Adrian and Emma Jean. I want to start. If you could just start by reminding us where this amazing journey all started a year ago.
Yeah, thanks. It's great that it's great to be here again. It's great to be seeing everybody again. We really thoroughly enjoyed the last time we were here, so it's lovely for us to be back. Yeah, about a year ago, almost a year ago, on 16th of April, actually, we put out our first song, The Prayer. That was on Easter Sunday, and we did that as a feel-good for all the people that our family and friends who actually we couldn't see because we were all in lockdown because of COVID. So we just put out The Prayer to kind of make people feel a bit, family, and feel a bit happier over that period. And the next thing is the song went completely viral, and we had literally thousands of views within a day or so, and then it was picked up by other people, and eventually we had millions of views of The Prayer. So we had to very quickly create a Facebook account and YouTube channel, an Instagram account to actually to put out more content, because there was suddenly a fantastic demand for our music. And so that's pretty much how it all started.
Just before we carry on, I just want to say to people that please, we welcome your comments. It would be lovely to hear from you if you have any questions that you want to ask. We may not get to those questions and actually answer them live, but Adrian and Emma Jean always love to hear from you, and they always love to interact with you and respond to you. So please ask those questions. Emma, this question is for you. You've had such a busy year, such an amazing year. Tell us about some of the highlights of your year so far.
Highlights. One of my biggest was getting the dogs. And last year we got film. And now we got Bruiser this year in January. And yeah, that was also one of my biggest highlights this year. And then also one of my highlights last year, I loved going to the Drakensberg and performing there. It was beautiful and peaceful, and I really enjoyed it. It was one of my favorite concerts. And then the Christmas soiree for Surgeons for Little Lives, that really touched me, and I really enjoyed that. It was amazing. And then also my December holiday was amazing because I got to see my grandparents in December, and it was like the best because I hadn't seen them for quite a long time. And then during that holiday, I went on the gorge swing. And this was amazing because I literally jumped off a cliff with a harness around me, and it felt like I was flying. It was amazing. And then also one of my highlights this year for my birthday, I got a trampoline, and it's been so nice. I've learned so many new tricks on the trampoline, and I really loved it. And then lastly, I did a very recent diving competition. It's called CGA Champs, and it stands for Central Gauteng Aquatics. And I did pretty well in that, and I'm quite proud of myself, and it was very fun for me. And I'm going to nationals at the end of the year, so I'm very excited.
Because we've got a little bit of a highlights reel. We were digging it up as you were talking. And so we're going to ask you, we're going to show some pictures and some highlights. Do you want to just talk us through it as we show them?
Sure.
Okay.
Coming up. Hold on to your seats.
Okay, so these are my babies. That's Bertha. Over there, the white one. And then Russell, the brown one. And they're both my babies. They both sleep in my bed, and they are very naughty. Yeah. So those are my. Sorry about that. Just excuse us for a second. Sorry about that, we got technical issues. Okay, we should be good now.
Right. Good.
Okay, very good. Sorry about that. We've got technical issues. As I was saying.
Can everybody hear us? Just give us a thumbs up if you can hear. Okay, great. Carry on, Emma.
Okay, as I was saying, those are my two. They're like my children. I'm very responsible for them. I feed them, I bark them, and that's not fun. I take them for walks. Okay, my children. I'm very responsible for them. I feed them, I bark them. Can I quickly just ask everyone to switch off their mics because we're getting some feedback?
Thank you.
Okay, now this is the Drakensberg concert. As you can see, we've got the mountains behind us with a beautiful sunset. It was the best. I really loved this concert. It was just so peaceful and so beautiful in the outdoors, fresh air, and we're actually going there again. And we're performing for the Drakensberg, the place we went to, Mountain Splendor, actually our family's farm. We're performing for their birthday, and we're going there again, and it's going to be really fun.
Yes, we are performing on the birthday. Round about this.
Great.
Yeah, another
Yeah, that's singing.
Okay. Shall we play a video from the Drakensberg concert, guys?
Okay.
That sounds good.
Cool.
We did this a little while ago, and we love this song as well. So
For a moment, I thought you got the wrong song again, eh?
it is entirely possible. Thank you.
Wow, I love that. It's one of my favorites. Thank you, guys. I absolutely love that. I can't believe when I watched that was a live performance. Absolutely brilliant. Well done, guys.
Thank you, Adrian.
And thank you, Ems. I want to ask Adi a question now. COVID has been, it's been such a strange time because on the one hand, it's been such an incredible opportunity for you to put yourselves out there and really optimize your musical talents and show the world what you can do. On the other hand, there have been opportunities that have come along and international opportunities that you've had to put on hold, and which has been difficult. And I want to know from you, first of all, how have you managed that situation? And the second part of the question is, what lies ahead for you?
I think the COVID story was very nice because obviously we had some fantastic opportunities starting out as we had 16. So I think maybe Chris could just mute. I don't know if you mute your sound there, if that helps. Because we're getting some feedback here. Just you muted it?
Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you. Yeah, so as I say, we had amazing opportunities on the 16th of last year. It was and 2020 was actually quite an amazing year for us. I mean, I know it was a terrible year for most people. It really was, and the world was thrown into complete turmoil. But for us, it was the start of a musical journey, which was really wonderful. So that was a real high for us in 2020. We really started growing our music and getting a wonderful audience moving forward. But then also there were disappointments along the way with COVID and the restrictions that we experienced. One of those obviously was we had an opportunity to perhaps go to America's Got Talent in the USA, which unfortunately we were not able to go because of flight restrictions from South Africa. There's a travel ban on South Africa, so unfortunately we can't do that. However, they have said to us, please to audition again next year. Hopefully we'll be able to go next year. So that was exciting, a little bit bittersweet, because we would really have loved to have gone to the States to have had that opportunity. We've also had some amazing opportunities with some producers in the USA, in particular, guys that have been very really enjoyed our music, and yeah, so there's some fantastic opportunities that perhaps lie ahead with that. Also, though, on the bittersweet side of it, we have had things put on hold that were hopefully going to be happening with some people overseas because of the restrictions imposed. So everybody there, nobody really knows what's going to happen moving forward, especially in the entertainment industry. It's so difficult to know. So things are going to be happening, but they're happening a lot slower than they perhaps would have had it not been for the COVID situation. But there are still some exciting opportunities potentially overseas with us from a performing and also from a recording, hopefully, point of view. I mean, the other bittersweet kind of thing that happened was we had a fantastic tour of our own country of the Western Cape, which is a wonderful wine district in South Africa. We had a wonderful tour planned in December, and due to the second wave of COVID, we unfortunately had to postpone that. We couldn't do it. So hopefully we'll have an opportunity to go tour the winelands at a later stage this year again. But yeah, so we've had some amazing highs and a couple of lows, but no, the lows don't really come close to some of the highs we've experienced. And moving forward, it's looking very positive. There's some amazing opportunities that lie ahead. So yeah.
Thank you, Adi. And I just know, as you know, working with you guys, you keep it professional, and you keep going and you keep driving those opportunities. So all credit to you, in the world's your oyster. It really is. I wanted to ask you. You're known and loved for your versatility in your music, and we've just heard you sing Ave Maria, and you can sing anything from Ave Maria to Nessun Dorma and Black Velvet. You really, there's nothing that you can't do. And recently you've been experimenting with some new stuff, which I personally think is very exciting. Some more sort of older, sultry jazz type of feel. You know, and one of the ones that you did was the Elvis classic, Can't Help Falling in Love with You. You've recently done Somewhere Over the Rainbow. And the question is that a style that you think you're going to take forward? And is it something that you feel that you might settle on, or you're going to carry on with the versatility and the range that you have?
You were speaking about falling in love. We actually put that aside.
So, Kirst, please mute yourself. Thank you.
We actually let out that song because we were doing a Valentine's Day concert, as you know, and we needed an extra song. We didn't really have anything. So Daddy was like, why don't we sing Can't Help Falling in Love? It's an easy song, we can just sing it. So then I was like, okay, we can do that. And then we sang it and we thought, wow, this is actually quite nice. Why don't we just let it out to the public? We didn't think like it was going to go crazy because it was like one of those old jazzy songs. And it actually it did very well. And we were very surprised. And so we did Somewhere Over the Rainbow in a jazzy feel as well. And I think we really love that music as well. But also we have gotten like many views on our classicals like Hallelujah and Time to Say Goodbye. And I think we're going to carry on with our versatility. So our rainbow sprinkles is that I like to say. So we do pop, jazz, rock, classical, everything. And so I think we'll carry on with that, but also sing a few more jazzy songs as well.
I think, Ken, if I could just add, I think what I was most amazed with Emma, with some of the this latest stuff that we've done, is her beautiful bottom register, because I think she's very well known for hitting some really big high notes, and what I find very amazing with her growth and development as a singer is her amazing range. She's got an amazing vocal range, so she's got a beautiful, rich quality at the bottom, as well as very good tops. So it was actually really fun to experiment with songs where we were both playing with our lower registers, and we could actually, and we actually got a lot of good reviews from people for those lower songs. So I think we'll definitely stick with music that kind of shows off that richer, lower quality to the vocals. But at the same time, we are, tenors and soprano. I think she's probably going mezzo soprano. That's where I feel her voice is going. So we still got the tops. So we're going to still do the big classical numbers with the big high notes as well. So I think we're going to keep it as versatile as we possibly can, as Emma said. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So with your permission, we're going to play Can't Help Falling in Love.
Cool.
Wow, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Now, tell us, a while ago there was the whole story with Andrea Bocelli, that was doing the rounds, and I see that it has resurfaced again. So tell us a little bit about that. Tell us about the first story, and now it's back on social media. So tell us all about that.
Yes, it's crazy. About, I don't know, 6 to 8 months ago, maybe not that long, 6 months ago, whatever it was, there was a Colombian publication, I think it was, claimed that we were Andrea Bocelli's son and granddaughter singing "Time to Say Goodbye," and needless to say, it got a lot of traction and went completely viral. I think we had like 6 or 7 million views in a day of that, and it went up to millions and millions of views, which was absolutely crazy. I don't know where the story emanated. As I always say, I take it as a very big compliment because I'm a massive fan of Andrea Bocelli. I think he's a legend. But also because I'm nowhere near young enough to be his son. So I obviously look quite good for my age. I don't know how old you needed to be to have a grandchild.
Sure,
but anyway, so yeah, so it was a fantastic compliment, but of course completely fake news. We then obviously put it out there that wasn't in fact true on various sort of mediums, and then recently I see that it has popped up again on an Israeli, I think it's an Israeli site, that this time with us singing Hallelujah. It says Andrea Bocelli's son and granddaughter. So once again, it's doing the rounds that Andrea Bocelli's lost siblings are going around singing all these songs. So it's completely crazy. Once again, now Hallelujah has also gone quite viral because of it. So I don't know where these stories keep coming from, but it is completely crazy. Of course, one day maybe it would lead us to meeting the great Andrea Bocelli. Put it out there. I'd love to meet the man because it's always been a hero of mine. But yeah, so I don't know where the stories come from, but you know, there's no such thing as bad press. So we're very happy for the publicity. So as much as we dismiss it, you know, if it draws attention to our music, then it's great. It's funny.
Now I'm sure everybody's wants you to know about the much anticipated album, and it's been amazing in this process. I've learned so much about what it takes to put an album out there, and it really is it's a lot of work and quite a process. And you as perfectionists, you know, you're going to come up with something that is absolutely beautiful, and you want it to be absolutely right. So talk to us a little bit about that process. What your inspiration for the album is, some of your inspiration, some of the what people can expect, and where they can eventually get the album as well.
So I will answer this question. I mean, David can as well. So we actually have been working on our album. We haven't gotten the studio yet, but they have created our tracks for us, and we've been practicing a lot. But I'm very excited. We are very excited for this album. It's going to be super nice. So I can't wait. And we will be recording this album in April sometime. But we will be letting it out soon, and everything's ready to go. We just are practicing and getting the rest of the tracks. And as I said, we are very excited for this album.
Yeah, I think just to add to that, I'm actually getting really excited about this process because we're working with top producers, top recording studio. Some of the tracks that are coming through to us are absolutely beautiful. Some of the arrangements of the songs are absolutely beautiful. So guys, your favorites that you love are all going to be on the album. And there's also going to be a lot of originals. So Emma has written an original song by herself, absolutely beautiful song. We've really gotten quite a lot of praise from people overseas who have listened to it, top people. So we're going to be producing that song of hers, which is very exciting. We also have is very, very exciting is that we're going to be doing an original song from a very famous songwriter producer from Canada. You'll know who they are when you see the song. We're not going to tell you anything more about that. But
It's a surprise.
it's a surprise, but it's a beautiful original track that's never been produced from a top producer and songwriter from Canada. So we are very excited about that. Yeah, so it's a very exciting process. So we go into a studio to do the vocals in the next couple of weeks, and hopefully we'll have everything done by the end of April sort of time. And then you guys will be able to purchase the music, which we're very excited about. You can obviously purchase it on the shop. We're going to have digital downloads, so you can buy it all digitally. It's going to be on things like Spotify, iTunes, all those sorts of things. And then obviously for those of you who are old school and like a hard copy, we are going to be making CDs as well. So any of you that would like us to deliver CDs to you, we have got the facility to actually get CDs to you. So we will be producing, we will be pressing some CDs, and then obviously the digital downloads as well. So I think you're looking at about 10-track album, 5 original songs and 5 covers.
Yeah.
So it's going to be beautiful. We are very excited about it. I can't wait to hear what it sounds like. So I'm hoping that you are going to really love it. So yeah, we're excited about that process. So keep a watch. It's coming soon.
Thanks. Thank you, Adrian and Imogen. We really are excited. We can't wait for that. And so that's it from for the live feed to Facebook and YouTube. Thank you so much for joining us. We'd like to play out with a clip of Imogen diving off a cliff, just to give you a little bit of insight into how crazy she can be. But thank you so much once again for joining us. And we're now going to cut across to the Golden Circle members and ticket holders. So we look forward to chatting with you guys more now. Thank you.
So that's Emma before she jumped off the cliff, getting strapped up. And this is the video of her diving off the cliff. And I have to say, it was quite terrifying as a parent to watch my little girl hurtling off the side of a cliff.
Definitely hit a top C there, I think.
And there she is, very proudly posing at the sign that says RB Gorge, world's highest gorge swing. And I think that was quite a highlight for her.
Was indeed.
And
All right, guys. Adrian and Imogen, thank you so much for your time. And thank you to all of you for watching. And thank you so much on behalf of Adrian and Imogen for all the support that you always give to them. So we'll see you soon with another beautiful number that's coming out.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for your lovely support. And we look forward to seeing you guys